Welcome back to Biomutant. I know it took me a while, but I'm back. I don't know where I got myself into. I'm just gonna it wants me to level up something. No, let's choose.
Nothing can slow you down.
Agility. Yes. Okay. Oh, it's forcing me. Select close combat, range continue first special attack. Let's do close. I like close combat. I like to wield. Oh god. So I have all of these. Alright, I guess I'll choose this. Okay. Oh, so that means that you have to change weapons? That's trash. One hit, okay. So I gotta remember all of these. Alright, let's go back now. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. Ooh. Oh yes, this is where I left off. Okay. Yes. Wee, it's so fast.
The MORKS produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living...
What?
being when absorbed, including you.
God. Let me process, okay? Oh, so right down there it's telling me the recommended things that I should do. Hello?
Flash the slash.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm really blind, am I? Die, bro. These opponents, these still have mutations. This is too much. This is actually too much to process. I'm green. Get out of bunker 101. Okay. Ooh. Death Star plants.
Built vessels called arcs to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single arc they left behind that we know other arcs traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
This guy sounds very wise.
Locked, but good.
Oh god. Found puzzle. These are scattered around the world. Some open new paths while others feature different rewards. Oh no. Consequences, you say? Okay. Oops.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Yes.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake.
Yep.
They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold.
Why would you do
Once
that?
in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
We really did try to desperately save ourselves. How would it...
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door.
Someone's attacking.
A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
I was in confusion for a little bit, but it's alright.
There you go.
Come here, little grasshopper friend. Oh! What? What do you mean, stun?
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Bro, how are you gonna fight? You're in a wheelchair.
Made it count.
Bro, I touched that. Oh, that's that noise. Oh. Who's shooting me? Yeah, you're not gonna hit me now.
That's going to leave a mark.
Yes. Oh god. Yo, they're pink. I'm not a baseball bat. And baseball. Oh. Guy's getting annihilated. I forgot I was supposed to help him out.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
What are these thingies? Let me talk to you. Yeah, let's close the door before anybody else comes and kills us. A new friend, an old friend. Talk to out of date.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed.
To why?
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Mooma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Mooma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Okay. So I had a tragic past. Default doggers are set to events from one NPC link to the next item. Okay. If you want to mend the event start of, you change. Okay. Ooh! Look at me, I'm small. Who's this Mooma? My mom? My master? It's Elvis.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here. Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Mooma's love. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people.
What?
The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
Potato people's better.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glittergrass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Oh, God. Potato people. What? Oh.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone.
It's nice to know.
The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land.
Okay.
You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Too many wise things coming from a wise man. Can I just call them potato people? Oh. Oh.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Merge the Nono with the tree. Can I just call it potato? Oh, so this is what will become the tree of life? Oh.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Mooma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
Oh, thank you.
No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain.
Don't say that.
The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
I legit just have no idea what you're saying. End of days.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive.
That's not really explaining what the World Eaters are.
His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
I'll kill the World Eaters for you. Why do I feel like I've seen this before?
You're getting the hang of it.
I got my crowbar.
Quickest way out is
Let's
through
get
the
out of
roof
here.
where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
So, we don't save the tree, we all die. Okay. Yes. We're free!
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Wow. 10 out of 10. For the amazing view I got. Can I slide down?
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Why is my pee that color? That isn't normal. Okay. These things won't be useful. Oh my. It's the three-headed dog from the underworld. Maybe not.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
You're telling me these people, Out-of-Date's friends, are the other ones who are fighting these World Eaters? Man just disappeared. He bit his leg off. I noticed that. Oh god.
Look,
Leg.
a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Someone, yes, indeed. Talk to the survivor. I will accommodate you.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
It is unfortunate. Your inner balance is two halves that complete the wholeness that flows through all things. At times you'll be able to manifest your inner balance through. Okay, I. Few are those who always act in the same manner, and their wholeness is the sum of the choices we make and actions we take. The balance of your actions create your aura school, which affects the dialogue with other characters.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Let's hope it stays that way. Oh, there's so many things. Can't process this all. Psychonic powers.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Let's help him. He's gone through a lot.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
Why does it seem like he's met me before?
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this
Oh.
personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Yeah. Let's make NPCs happy. Oh god, lag. What? I legit don't understand anything.
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important. Out-of-Date says
You're
you will make a
fast.
better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
Heard that sentence before.
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Yes.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Isn't the Tree of Life super far away? How are you gonna wait for me there? You're curling. Oh god. Talk to the Jagni or Myriad Sifu.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Well, I'm gonna stop it right here. I see you guys in the next part, and hopefully I'll make my choice. See you guys later. Peace.